Is there an AI that can automatically reply to emails? Yes, this kind of artificial intelligence does exist. That's exactly what we're going to discover in today's video. What is this AI? How does it work? And so on. Stay tuned until the end to learn everything about this AI. It's 2026 and artificial intelligence is now available everywhere and in every field. And each artificial intelligence has its own specific function. That's why today we're going to discover Predimail, an AI that will help you manage your emails. Predimail is an AI designed to automatically reply to your emails or even create drafts that you can simply edit before sending if you want to make any changes. And it works in different ways. Predimail's responses aren't just random. You have a database that you can fill with your information and contact details. You also have other options based on artificial intelligence, which will automatically allow you to generate a database. We're going to try to explore all of that in just a moment. But what you need to know is that Predimail isn't just designed to automatically reply to emails or generate drafts. You can also categorize your emails, and there are plenty of options that we're going to check out right now. That's why you really need to stay tuned. To start, we're first going to go to Predimail.com, the website for this artificial intelligence. As you can see here, you can integrate it with Gmail, Outlook, and you also have the SMTP option. That's what we're also going to explore in just a few moments. We'll start by creating an account by clicking right here, Create an Account. You can directly add your email, create a password, confirm your password, and click on Sign Up. You'll receive a confirmation email, or you can sign up directly with Microsoft or Google. In this case, I'm going to sign up with Google by clicking right here. We'll select the account we want to continue with, and here's the first page you'll see right away. After creating your account, you'll see some information here about your activity. You'll select your business sector. To make this tutorial easier to explain, I'll use an example, as if we're a training school or a language school, to show you how to fill in your information and so on. Everyone has their own activity. In our case, we're going to select education here. So assuming here, education, and here, higher education. For the position, here, you'll select your role. So are you the assistant? Are you the person in charge of this school? And so on. In my case, for example, I'll try selecting secretariat. Here, you'll add your phone number and a website if you have one, then click on validate. Here's the next interface you'll see. Now, you need to connect this artificial intelligence to your email inbox. Do you want to use it or integrate it with Outlook, Gmail, or SMTP? SMTP basically is a service for applications and software to integrate it directly with a database, so you can automatically generate emails like forms and so on. For us, in this video, we're just going to focus on Gmail and Outlook. We'll select, for example, Gmail. Here you have some advanced settings. We're going to click on it. There are already a few settings you need to change before getting started. Do you want to automatically reply, create drafts based on classification, just classify your emails, or do nothing? For now, we'll just select do nothing. Here, there are other options. Do you want to enable classification, automatic initialization, and so on? You can leave them enabled. Here, I prefer to disable them just so I can explain this to you later. We're going to click on Connect with Google. We'll select the account for which we want to have automatic replies. Of course, you really need to give this artificial intelligence access to your emails by checking this option here, and then click Continue. Your email inbox is now properly linked to this artificial intelligence. So what features do we have now? We'll start first with the knowledge base by clicking right here. This is where you'll add all your information, your contact details, available products, available courses. In our case, it's a training school, so we're going to add our available courses, your working hours, and so on. To fill out this database, you can do it in different ways. The first way is to write a good paragraph where you just include all your information, your contact details, your working hours, your availability, and so on, or just list them title by title. That's exactly what we're going to do right now. And here's what I just added to the knowledge base. Availability schedule, training, and contact. You can just click on Add to include more information. Here, you'll write the title of the information you want to add. Here, the content, and here you have this group option, which we'll discover in a moment to see what it's for. And after filling in all this information, you'll click on Validate. Now, we filled out this database. Let's try go into settings here. We'll start by enabling automatic responses by selecting right here, by activating this box here. I always recommend clicking on Create a Draft. If it's your first time using this AI, since you don't yet know how to properly fill out your database, and you don't yet know what the responses will be like, preferably you should just generate drafts. After you've made all the changes and adjustments according to your needs, you can enable automatic replies in the future. You have automatic initialization of the knowledge base. This option is really very convenient. You are going to give this artificial intelligence access. It will go through your old emails that you've already sent in order to automatically generate a database without needing to fill out the entire knowledge base that we just filled in earlier. Or you can also fill in the knowledge base and at the same time use this option to better tailor the responses to the emails you will receive. You just need to activate this option. You will click OK. Here, you'll select the dates for the emails you want to give it access to. So let's say from December 2025 to January 2026. You just have to click apply and you have this AI classification option. You just need to activate it. You can simply add labels as you wish or suggest labels with the AI. This automatic option, thanks to artificial intelligence, I recommend using it if you have an old email inbox with 100 or so emails already in it. It will try to find good labels that really fit what you have in your inbox to classify your emails. If you don't have many emails, I suggest creating labels yourself however you like by just clicking here. So here you're going to name your label. For example, in my case, I'm going to select work schedule. You can also select a label you've already added in Gmail or create a sublabel, but I prefer that we create a new one. And now we're going to give some instructions. Which emails are we going to add to this label? You can directly use artificial intelligence. Here, you're going to give some small examples of the emails you want to add to this label. Suppose the emails contain work schedule or emails that ask what time you're opening tomorrow. You can really give a lot of instructions here, or you can just select this conditional filtering option directly. Here too, you have a wide range of options, so you can add based on the sender's name, the subject of your email, or the content of the email, like you see here, urgent, price, availability. And in our case, as I mentioned, since it's about work schedules, we can, for example, just add hour. Every email that contains hour will automatically be added to this label to properly organize your inbox. You can scroll down to add other options. So the action. Do you want to reply directly to these emails or just create a draft? We'll leave it on no action. If you also want to forward it to other people, you can use this option in different ways. Let's say we're a training school, as I mentioned, and we have different departments, the French department, the English department, the Spanish department, and so on. And the school overall has just one general email inbox. And we're going to create a label that only concerns Spanish or the Spanish department. As soon as we receive an email in the main inbox, we'll add the email address of the Spanish department here. This email will just be forwarded automatically. You can really benefit a lot from this option. And here you also have other advanced settings for handling emails. Will you only process emails where you are the sole recipient, or also handle emails where you're in CC, BCC, or mark them as read automatically? Here you can add groups and so on, and you can click on validate. And there you go, our label has been successfully created. You can create as many labels as you want and choose whatever action you like. Now we're going to explore other options in Predimail. We're going to click here on User Manager. This is another option. As we said, we're a training school and we have just one email inbox. Thanks to this option here, we can give access to all the members of our team or our school. There's no need to create multiple email inboxes at once. You just need to click on Invite your first member. We're going to add an email address and their first name. When we create groups right after, we'll add them to their own group. For example, the French department team, the English or Spanish department team, and so on. How will they be able to log in either with Google or with email? And for which option? Are you going to give them access to the AI configuration and the writing plugin, or just the writing plugin? What is this plugin, actually? It's also an option that we'll discover in just a moment. After you've added all the users you want, if you go to groups to add them directly into groups, you'll create groups for each department or for each function, however you like. And it's the same group that we'll use for the knowledge base, like we mentioned earlier. Here, you'll select the group directly. Now, we're going to check out the AI assistant. We're just going to click here. Over here, you have a chatbot that you can chat with directly, but it's much more focused on things related to the email inbox. You can click here to choose which option you want to ask it questions about. For example, you can ask this assistant to write a knowledge base for you. You just need to give your information to this assistant. It will try to rephrase all the information to organize it well in the knowledge base, so you can get better automatic responses in the future. Now, we really need to test this artificial intelligence to see if it works well. We're going to try sending an email to this address here that we added to the AI. We'll see what kind of responses we get. But first, let's check out the last option in Predimail. It's an extension that you can add to your email inbox on Gmail or Outlook. We're going to test it on Gmail by clicking right here on Download it in Gmail. Here it is. We're going to click on Add to Chrome, add the extension, and here is our extension right away. Now we're in our email inbox. To activate this plugin or extension, you just need to click here. You'll connect with Gmail, and here's what you'll see. Over here, you can directly directly access your profile on Predimail. If you click here on Compose, you will immediately have an email assistant. How's it going to help us? Let's say I want to send an email to someone. As you can see here, you just need to enter the recipient's name. Here, you'll enter all the information you want to include in your email or whatever you want to ask in your email. Here, you'll select the language in which your email will be generated. You can leave it on automatic or directly choose the language. For example, let's select English. Here, you'll choose the tone you want for your email. So professional, casual, urgent, or funny. So we'll leave it on professional. Here, you can set the length of your email, whether it's very short, long, medium, and so on. We'll leave it on medium and click on generate my email. And here you have an email automatically generated just by giving a short phrase like what are the working hours, and it's automatically translated into English as you can see here. You can also edit it directly or just click here insert email. And there you go, here's your email. You really don't need to go to other AI tools to correct spelling or do a bunch of other things. Just copy and paste here in a few clicks. I really like this integration or extension. Now we're going to try sending an email to test how this AI works. We're going to refresh this page to directly see the email I just sent. And right away, as you can see, the draft was also generated automatically or the draft was created. Let's click on it. Here's the email I just sent, work schedule. I'd like to know what time you'll be starting tomorrow. Thank you in advance for your response. And here's the reply generated by artificial intelligence. Hello Yassine, thank you for your message. Our working hours are from Monday to Thursday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. So tomorrow we will start at 9 a.m. If we want to go to the database here and go to schedule and availability, here's what I just entered. So from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Everything's really accurate. A very clear and straightforward answer. I can edit it or just click send directly. I just sent another email a bit longer this time. Here it is along with the reply. We'll click on it and here's the email. Thank you for your quick response. I would like to know more about your training programs, which ones are currently available, their content, their duration, and so on. And here is the response generated by this artificial intelligence. Thank you for your interest in our training programs. We offer in-person language courses in Paris, as I mentioned earlier in the knowledge base, specifically in Spanish, French, and English. These courses are available for different levels, beginner, intermediate, and so on. Really a very professional email, as you can see here. Classes are held from Monday to Thursday, with the schedules and so on. Here are the registration procedures. You can contact us. Here are the contact methods and a polite closing at the end. And this is in the database. Honestly, I didn't put much, just the essential information, as you saw. And I got a very clear response here. A good email. Honestly, I really like this professionalism. And over here now, here is the label we just created, work schedule, the label we added earlier. If we click on it, we'll find all the emails that contain schedule or hour. And this is the one I just received. If we had added a destination email, we could directly forward this email to someone else. Honestly, I really like all these Predimail options. So that's all for our video today. I really hope you found it useful and got to see this artificial intelligence, Predimail. Honestly, it's very practical. It will save you a ton of time when replying to your emails. If you want to check out or try this AI for free, you'll find the link in the description or you can go directly to predimail.com. See you in the next video and goodbye.